Welcome to this beautiful day. So today we are going to talk about the new Apache RTR 310, which is the talk of the town. Everybody is after it, everybody wants it, guys are getting wet dreams about it. I got this delivered a few weeks back and I've been riding it pretty much every day. I've taken it to the highway, done somewhere around 300 kilometers or so, and I haven't tried clocking any speeds, top speeds, but yeah, I have been riding it below 7,000 rpm as I want to run in this engine to perfection. As you can see, it's a beauty, and for people who haven't seen it in flesh, this is an absolute beauty that deserves attention. Pictures, videos don't justify how beautiful this bike is. So for you guys who haven't visited any TVS showrooms to see this, I'll definitely recommend you to go ahead and have a look at it in flesh. I'm not gonna talk about the numbers on this bike because many people have done that, and if you are an enthusiast and you love biking, you love bikes, definitely you have all the numbers on your fingertips, that it has 34 PS of power, a reverse inclined engine, Kayaba suspension, so on and so forth. What I'm gonna talk about is this 10 days user review that I have. So pretty much, the first time I went to the showroom, I liked the black color, on top of the red one, because I don't know, the red, the black, it just called me out. So I got this delivered on January 15th or so, and I've pretty much been happy with it. The reason I made this video was to give you a user review. It's been just 10 days for me riding this bike, but still I can definitely talk about certain things. One thing in particular is for people who are thinking of buying this bike in this particular shade, that is black, matte black. The color looks absolutely amazing. It complements the red trellis frame, and everything works for it, right from this golden shocks to the red trellis frame to it's a complete package. But one thing you need to understand and keep in mind is that this color requires a lot of attention. So being matte black, it does not have a clear coat on top of this, which gives the bike or a car the gloss. So it does not have the top coat. So you need to give extra attention to this paint so that it does not scratch, because as compared to a paint that has a clear coat on it, it's really hard to cover up scratches and swirl marks and everything. So since the day I got it, I have been doing my research regarding some products which can definitely help me out in protecting this paint. And there are certain things apart from that which I would want to point out, as it is first in its class, or one of the first bikes in Delhi. This bike does not have accessories readily available in the market. So for me, one major concern is the radiator guard, which I cannot find anywhere. So I have asked some people to get it fabricated for me. Let me just show you. So the radiator is exposed, and I have asked some people to fabricate a radiator guard for this, but that will take some time. Until that time, I need to be really careful not to damage my radiator, because anyhow the delivery of this bike is taking a lot of time, and I don't know if I damage my radiator, when would I get that spare radiator for my bike. What I would want to point out is that, being a full-fed bike, I was definitely looking forward to installing a frame slider, but as I told you, it's a very new bike in the market, and there are not a lot of companies who are currently manufacturing any accessories for this. So I would have to wait for some time to get a what do you say, frame slider for this bike. And there are other things that bother me, especially as I told you, the paint, right? I have ordered certain products from my brother who lives in a different country, and he would be delivering me that. So I would do a review on those products. And for the time being, as you can see, I went to the bike store to get tank pads for this, but I could not find one. And for the time being, I'm just using a very normal tank pad. I think this is a Pulsar tank pad that you get, and I have installed that. It's doing its job pretty well, but I'm waiting for those fancy tank pads that you get. I haven't removed my mudguard as of now, but pretty soon I'll be removing that. And yeah, I think it will look much aggressive once I remove that.